Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. As I log into the game, I have no idea when this video is going to hit my channel, but I know I will be somewhere not in Stillwater, Oklahoma, as I make my way, hopefully, God willing, to New Mexico with the lovely Israel for a few days. I really appreciate those of you who still watch my content while I'm gone. I'm still going to give you at least one video a day, hopefully more like 2 or 3 minimum, to give you something to watch. But you never know. When you go up into cabins in the mountains, you know, what the Wi-Fi is going to look like. And, you know, if it even works. And if it does work, it's probably meant to work in like 2007. And so when you upload even a 5-minute YouTube video, it could take like 8 hours. That's happened to me before. And sometimes it just like refuses to keep going. So it's like 32% uploaded and it's just stuck. And if that's the case, so be it. I'm not going to overly stress about it because that would defeat the whole purpose of the vacation. I do want to use this video because I was quite critical this week, and I think rightfully so, of Kabam's excuse and reasoning for taking away the 7-star Black Widow Clairvoyant vote. I will never ever believe that it was a mistake when she was in the artwork. I think the mistake came when they thought it would be a very close and exciting vote, and it was such a blowout vote that it was over 30 minutes after the Twitter poll started, and that was the opposite of what Kabam wanted. But who knows? We shall see how this situation develops. At the time of recording this, it is still in its relative infancy, so to speak. With that being said, I made a video being quite critical of the fact that for those of you who have the Black ISO Store access, you do have an option to speed through arena fights. The issue with this, of course, is that last month, and when I say speed through arena fights, I don't mean like you fast forward the fights. I mean they're faster because you don't have as many screens, and a lot of those screens are reward screens. But let's say I did 50 different fights, and you can see my win streak right now in the summer trials is at 94. I've done 94 rounds, but it's really 94 times 3. Like, it kind of makes me feel guilty to do this math because I feel like a total arena addict loser, of which I definitely am. I've done 282 fights, right? So 282 fights, but 94 different rounds. I would have in my rewards 94 different things to claim, but I don't. It's down to 6 at the time of recording this, and one of them is Mystic Combat. That's because Kabam did what I suggested, and you can now auto-claim those battle chips and gold, and so your battle chips count up faster. In fact, I'll take this time to show you what I do with my battle chips. I immediately, once I get 20,000, it's a little bit of a present to myself, a little bit of an incentive reward for me to turn those 20,000 battle chips into 10 regular arena crystals. Now, these things can be quite cruel, and they were for me the last time I opened them, but they're still the safest guaranteed amount of units in any crystal, and they don't have the highest ceiling, but they don't have the lowest floor, because there are crystals that you could open 1 million battle chips and get 0 units, as I did before and never again. You cannot, statistically speaking, open 1 million of these battle chips and get 0 units. It's impossible. So, somebody out there, if you say, I don't think it's impossible, prove it to me. Open 1 million worth of the regular arena crystals of battle chips. Not 1 million crystals, but 1 million battle chips worth of crystals. The 2,000 crystals price. And tell me what your result is. For the record, and that is a big for the record, there is still one huge suggestion that I am going to use because that is who I am. This platform to ask. If Kabam listened before, please listen to this plea again. So, right now, still, even though we have 7 stars that can now be used in the 6-star basic and 6-star featured arenas, we do not have the ability, we do not have the power, we do not have the control to do something really, really important. And that is to take the Grandmaster Crystal Shards. You can keep the same numbers. That's fine. But make them Cavalier Crystal Shards. Now that we have Paragon Crystals, make these things Cavalier. I know that's going to mean that some people are going to get free 6 stars at some point. But that's already been the case when you think about the Cavalier Crystal Shards that are both in the side quest crystals and, most importantly, the free Cavalier Crystal Shards that we get for the login calendar, which take no work whatsoever. These things still give us sometimes free 6 stars and even 6-star Nexus, which the side quest crystals don't have in them. So, Kabam, please switch those out, make them better. That's my plea in this video. Otherwise, thanks for watching.